The Czech Republic is a country in Central Europe. It has borders with Germany to the west, Poland to the north, Slovakia to the east, and Austria to the south. The population is about 10.5 million people. The capital and the largest city is Prague. The official language is Czech, which is a Slavic language very similar to Slovak. The currency is the Czech crown. The country is divided into 14 regions. The flag has a blue triangle and 2 horizontal stripes, white and red. The Czech state began to form in the 9th century during the time of Great Moravia. Later, the Czech lands became part of the Holy Roman Empire. One of the most important rulers was Charles IV, who became Holy Roman Emperor. His reign is called the Golden Age. He is famous for founding Charles University and building Charles Bridge. Jan Hus was an important religious reformer. He was burned in 1415. For many centuries, the Czech lands were ruled by the Habsburgs and became part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. After World War I, Czechoslovakia was founded in 1918, and Tomáš Garrigue Masaryk became the first president. After World War II, the Communists took power in 1948. In 1989, the Velvet Revolution peacefully ended communism, and Václav Havel became president. In 1993, Czechoslovakia split peacefully into 2 countries, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. The Czech Republic has a continental climate with 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The country has hills and mountains near the borders and is flatter in the center. The highest mountain is Snečka in the Giant Mountains. Important rivers are the Vltava, Elbe, and Morava. Vltava is the longest one in the country. There are 4 national parks in the Czech Republic, for example, Krkonoše, Bohemian Switzerland, or Šumava. Bohemian Paradise is famous for its rock formations. The Moravian Karst is well known for its caves. The biggest natural lake is Black Lake. Another famous one is Lipno. Both are located in Šumava.
The country is divided into 3 historical regions. In the west, there is Bohemia, in the east, Moravia, and in the northeast, Silesia. The capital city is Prague, which is the cultural and political center of the country. Brno is the second largest city and the main center of Moravia, and it is famous for the Tugendhat villa. Ostrava used to be an important mining and industrial city. Plzeň is well known for Pilsner beer, while České Budějovice is famous for Budweiser beer. Karlovy Vary is a famous spa town and hosts a film festival. Olomouc is a historical city with a UNESCO monument. Zlín is connected with the Bata Company, and Pardubice is known for gingerbread and horse races. Mladá Boleslav is home to Škoda Auto, and finally, Český Krumlov is a popular tourist center and one of the most visited places in the country.
Prague is the capital and the largest city of the Czech Republic. More than 1 million people live there. It is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. It is called the City of 100 Spires. Important landmarks. Prague Castle is the largest castle complex in the world. Charles Bridge was built in the 14th century. Old Town Square with the tourist attraction Astronomical Clock. Wenceslas Square, where the St. Wenceslas statue and the National Museum are located. National Theatre, burned down in 1881 and was later rebuilt. Rudolfinum is a famous concert hall and gallery. The Czech Republic is a parliamentary democracy. The parliament has 2 chambers: Chamber of Deputies, lower house, which has 200 members; Senate, upper house, which has 81 members. Elections to the Chamber of Deputies are held every 4 years. The head of government is the Prime Minister. The head of state is the President, who is elected for 5 years and can serve 2 terms. The Czech Republic is a member of many international organizations. In 1999, the Czech Republic joined NATO. In 2004, the Czech Republic joined the European Union. In 2007, it became part of the Schengen area.
Economy and industry. The Czech Republic is famous for its car industry. Škoda Auto is one of the biggest car producers in Central Europe. The country is also known for its glass production. Typical Czech products are cars, beer, glass, and jewelry. Tourism is also important for the economy, culture, traditions, and cuisine. The most popular sport is hockey, although football is very popular too. Traditional meals consist of 3 courses: soup, main course, and dessert. Famous dishes are, for example, roast pork with dumplings and cabbage fruit dumplings. Beer is the most popular drink, and it is often cheaper than water. The most celebrated holidays are Christmas and Easter. Karel Čapek, writer, invented the word robot. Jaroslav Hašek, author of The Good Soldier. Švejk. Milan Kundera, writer. Antonín Dvořák, Bedřich Smetana, composers. Eva Farna, a well-known Czech-Polish singer. Karel Gott, a very popular Czech singer. Jiří Menzel, a film director and Oscar winner. Jaromír Jágr, ice hockey player. Emil Zátopek, a famous long-distance runner. Petr Čech, a famous football goalkeeper. Ester Ledecká, snowboarder and alpine skier. Otto Wichterle, the inventor of contact lenses. Nobel Prize winners Jaroslav Hejrovský for chemistry, Jaroslav Seifert for literature. The Czech flag has 2 horizontal stripes, white on the top and red on the bottom, and there is a blue triangle on the left side. Many Czech people go on holiday to the mountains, lakes, or seaside countries like Croatia or Italy, and some also like to travel around Europe. I would recommend tourists visit places like Prague, Český Krumlov, Karlovy Vary, and the Moravian wine regions, because they are beautiful and full of history. I think the Czech Republic is a good place to live because it is safe, has a high standard of living, and beautiful nature nearby. A famous event in Czech history is the Velvet Revolution in 1989, when the country peacefully changed from a communist government to a democratic one. Some Czech celebrities I know are Karel Gott, who was a famous singer, and Martina Navratilova, a tennis player who became well known internationally. A famous Czech inventor is Otto Wichterle, who invented soft contact lenses. Czech cuisine includes dishes like roast pork with dumplings and sauerkraut, goulash, and many types of soups. It is very hearty and traditional. Czech people celebrate Christmas by having a big dinner on December 24th, usually with fish or carp, and children receive presents from Ježíšek, the baby Jesus. Tourists in Prague can visit Prague Castle, Charles Bridge, the Old Town Square, and many museums, as well as enjoy the local food and beer. A famous Czech author is Franz Kafka, who is known for his novels and short stories. Apart from Prague, there are cities like Brno, which is famous for the Tugendhat Villa, and Plzeň, which is known for Pilsner beer. Český Krumlov is also very popular among tourists because of its historic center.
The first image shows a large crowd of people walking across a bridge during the day. It is Charles Bridge in Prague, as we can see the famous statues and the Prague Castle in the background. The weather looks cold because most people are wearing winter clothes like hats, jackets, and scarves. The sky is cloudy and gray. It is a very typical scene for a popular tourist destination. The second image shows a wide street at night, which is Wenceslas Square in Prague. In the background, there is the National Museum with its beautiful lights. We can see the lights from cars and buildings, which creates a busy city atmosphere. There are some trees along the street and a few people walking around, but it looks less crowded than the first picture. Both photos were taken in Prague, which is a very famous European city. The main similarity is that both images show popular landmarks and urban life. However, there are many differences. The first photo was taken during the day on a bridge, while the second one was taken at night in a square. Another difference is the weather and season. The first image clearly shows winter, while the second one just shows a night scene. Lastly, the first picture is full of people, but the second one is more focused on the architecture and city lights.